2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the Seattle Storm. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Tip-off goes to Indiana. And no doubt about it, fellas, we're starting to see teams click and take shape.
And the faster you can do that, the faster you can start refining what you're doing on the floor, bulletproofing it, if you will.
Yeah, I just love the grit and grind of the early season. Few things are better than watching these teams try to jumpstart their season early on.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Diggins. Here's Sykes. That's some good D by Kelsey Mitchell.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Fires the three. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
And Mitchell's ability to space the floor is so valuable to this offense.
Sykes outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Powers. Izzy Magregor. Get that shot out of here. Pass to Diggins. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Excellent defense from Caitlin Clark. Here's Diggins. She's covered by Clark. Misses and close.
After the first three misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they just still can't connect.
A slow start, 5 straight misses out of the gate.
Let's go with a three. That one doesn't drop.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Boston. Out to the left wing. Again, the miss by the Fever.
And now they're 1 for 5 to start this game, having trouble getting it going.
To the inside, Magregor. And she banks in the layup.
Not letting the physical defense deter her. Magregor plays with such tenacity.
Indiana with the ball. They trail by 1. Mitchell, right side. Count the basket.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
And the draft, the Seattle Storm took Dominique Malunga with the second pick.
It was their highest pick since 2016 when they took someone by the name of, I think, Brianna Stewart. That's her name? First overall? Yeah, I'd say that one worked out. Storm got the 6'6" Malunga, an incredible prospect from France. She's got such a bright future.
Now here's Clark. They get it back. Boston with the bucket.
This is what Boston brings to your team. So much confidence in securing the offensive board.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it's Gabby Williams penetrating. Pass to Magregor. Diggins. 5 to shoot.
Terrific defensive play. Cut her off, squared up, nice play.
Yeah, that's showing some toughness on defense. Getting physical, sticking her nose in there, and making a play.
Outside McDonald. Kicks it out to Boston. No good off front iron.
Another one hauled in, and they hold a slight edge in rebounding this early.
Yes, scrapping each and every rebound. They're not backing down. You see how comfortable Agumake is inside. Knows she can get any shot she wants there.
Now here's McDonald. And stolen by Brown. Here's the break. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Great job by this team pushing the ball. Brown able to cash in on the break.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Boston. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal foul.
It goes on Ezzy
First team
McMahon.
foul. At the line for the away team, Aaliyah, Boston. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
And so she hits both.
Now, you talk about Aaliyah Boston. She gives you everything you want in a big. Outstanding around the hoop, elite defensively. And Boston, she can even hit threes as well to space the floor.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Wheeler. Samuelson. Second chance shot. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. A 3-point play.
At the line for Storm, Dominique Malunga. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
With the score.
It's the Storm. They're up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
Seattle in the lead. Outside Wheeler. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Ari McDonald. Sims with the bucket.
So tough. Sims is a throwback player, really. A guard more comfortable banging inside than chucking up threes.
Pass to Williams. Now Samuelson. She's covered by Cunningham. To the right side. Wheeler. Here's Malunga. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Sims with the bucket.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
What do you say, man? Let's hear your Seattle answer.
Teams will make substitutions. to the left side wing. Left side, Wheeler. Pass to Agumake. Shoots over Petty. Back to Wheeler. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Clark. Goes back up. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Indiana trailing. To the paint. Takes it out to Clark. Now Petty. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Wheeler. Ogumake inside. Petty defending. Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Now here's Clark. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it.
Diggins.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Pass to Wheeler. Now here is Agumake. Here's Sykes. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there. It's stolen by Magbagor. Oh, and it's blocked by Aaliyah Boston. And here's Clark. Back to Boston. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Oh, man. Boston is a tough customer inside. Nice shot.
Petty with the steal. Up the floor. Here's Mitchell. Goes back up. And Boston with the lay-in.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Pass to Magbagor. Here's Diggins. Banked in off the glass.
Diggins. The assist for Ezzy Magbagor.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Timeout called the Fever.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Powers, she's guarded by Samuelson. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. 2 points.
Mitchell.
That one goes in.
And the lead goes right back over. What a seesaw battle we've got here.
Absolutely. This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can grab it. Somebody's got to take charge.
Let's see how it plays out.
Now here's Clark. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The Fever rebound. Boston goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, the moment Boston gets that rock around the rim, it is really tough to stop her.
Here's Diggins. Natasha Howard with the block. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Good. And the assist goes to Aerial Power.
Assist goes
They're
to
going on a nice little
Aerial
run here.
Powers.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Diggins. With one on the clock. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
Indiana.
The Fever on top, up 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. Well, and it's been an absolute clinic out there from Aaliyah Boston.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. Here's Diggins. Sykes outside. Pass to Magbagor. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here's Ogumake.
Fever foul.
She's got 9.
Ariel.
You know, it was a bit odd last
First
year to
personal
see
foul.
Neko Ogumake
First team
in a
foul.
Storm uniform.
Yeah, she'd been with the Sparks for 12 seasons, winning an MVP and a title with LA in 2016. Forever, no matter who she plays for the rest of her career, she'll be a fan favorite in SoCal. Two.
The first free throw is good.
Well, on the floor, Nneka Ogumake can be so imposing. You know, she's got a clear height advantage over many players, and she knows how to fight for her shots.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
And the #1 pick all the way back in 2012, Neko Ogumake is still playing at a top level.
Oh, we're talking about someone who won an MVP back in 2016. You look at Nneka's recent numbers, they're pretty similar to that MVP year. Adding that three-point shot has really extended her career.
Now here's Williams. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And here's Magbagor. 7-foot shot. It's hauled in by Boston. Pass to Powers. Clark left side. Now Boston. She's guarded by Williams. 9 feet out. The shot by Boston, no good. The Storm trail. Here's Ogumake. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
Riding the wave of momentum, Ogumake is feeling it and attacking the defense with ferocity.
Outside Powers. Mitchell outside. Misses the 3.
3 straight misses here to start the second half. Is that good?
Sykes with the bucket.
Well, this is how you finish inside. Brittany Sykes going up with confidence.
Now a timeout called
Timeout
by
for the
Indiana.
Fever.
Well, the coaches, they clearly don't like what's going on there, and they want to talk things over.
And why wouldn't they talk things over? I mean, really, you had to take a timeout there and just try to take away some of the opponent's momentum.
Indiana trailing. Petty with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mr. Ball meets Mr.
Kelsey
Basket
Mitchell.
for a 5th happy pairing of the game. She's 5 for 9.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Now here's Brown. Ogumake. She's covered by Cunningham. Here's Williams. Here's Malunga. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
2 minutes.
Pass to Hole. Outside Cunningham. Here's McDonald. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you're seeing it right there. That guard
3
quickness
points.
from McDonald.
Well, at the 2024 games in Paris, Dominique Malunga helped France capture silver.
Yeah, at just 18 years old, she was a key part of that France team. That performance, a big reason why she went so high in the draft.
Pass to Brown. Williams.
And it's Malunga with the foul.
Malunga.
That is her
First
first
personal
foul of the
foul.
game.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's McDonald. Guarded by Wheeler. McDonald, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounding stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, they battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game isn't over yet. We'll see who keeps up the energy.
Now here's McDonald. Pass to Cunningham. Poked loose. It's stolen by Neko Gumake. And here is Wheeler. Guarded by McDonald. Wheeler, good.
Wily play by Wheeler. Despite standings 5'7", she figures out ways to score in the interior.
Here's Boston. Malunga covering. And it's blocked.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be
The
out of
ball goes to
bounds. The
Indiana.
Fever will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Sims. Outside Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Now McDonald. The 3. Indiana again missing. Now here's Brown, guarded by McDonald. Inside. A nice shot by McNagore.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ballgame.
The effort we're seeing from both sides has been phenomenal. I'm locked in.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Storm. They're up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. So it's Indiana now. Now here's Powers. Outside Howard. Back to Powers. And there's the 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Seattle ball.
Now Wheeler. Sykes outside. McNagore. She's guarded by Boston. Here's Sykes. It's good. And the assist that time from Ezzie McNagore.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Now here's Powers.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Aaliyah, Boston. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And she makes both free throws. Seattle in the lead. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Sykes outside. Back to Wheeler. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Powers. Here's Clark. Makes it off the glass.
This game is shaping up to be a special one.
Yeah, it does have that feel of a classic. Now, let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure, because it's not easy.
Pass to McNagore. Brittany Sykes outside. Rebounded by the Fever.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Mitchell. She's guarded by Sykes. To tie it up. Shot by Mitchell. No good.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Outside Wheeler. Malunga. The basket good off the assist from Erica Wheeler.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Timeout called the Fever.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
substitution for your Storm, Nika Ogumike.
Here's Clark. Pass to Howard. Over Ogumike. Great D that time from Neko Ogumike. Here's Diggins. She's covered by Mitchell. Now Williams. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet out. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
And that was a difficult shot from the mid-range with the defense bearing down.
Yeah, closed out on her quickly and threw off her timing.
Now here's Mitchell. It's stolen by Ogumike. With some arc. And that's 2 points on the layup.
No question, Ogumike knows how to move inside, runs into some contact, but goes right up to finish strong.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm.
Seattle ball. Into the lineup for Indiana, Barry McDonald.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Williams. And here's Ogumike. Here's Seitz. Misses the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Now here's Powers. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. And it's hauled in by Magdagor.
Throwing up ill-advised threes isn't how to close this gap. Got to get a better shot than that.
They get it again. The Fever trailing.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to rain down as well.
Now here's McDonald. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
And they're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, if they can come out with some points on this trip, it's just about over.
Good look for Magdagor. Perfect on the shot. Wow, swishes it through.
And they're getting that lead way up there by now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Indiana again missing. Fires at the elbow. And Williams gets it to go.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
And so Seattle takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
And they put on a show here at home. I think they had felt like they had the edge and an extra confidence.
Please get home
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.